In the Centre for Health, Activity and Rehabilitation Research, we feel very strongly about engaging with our wider community and contributing to that community in the different ways that we can. One of the ways that we do that is in the work that we do with our students. It's very important for our students over the course of their degrees, of their different studies, to develop entrepreneurial and enterprising mindsets and skills. And one of the ways they can do that is by engaging in practice-based dissertation projects. So we want to encourage people to get in touch with us, to collaborate with us. For people who are thinking about studying here, to get a sense of what they can be part of. And so these are some examples that we want you to have a look at so that you can get a sense of it and feel inspired by that.
It's great for the university and for us as academics because we have links with companies when we have a student who carries out a project with them, and sometimes the outcome of that project becomes something bigger, a bigger collaboration between the university and external partners like company, for example, to get a big funding grant based on the results that the students has obtained during that project.
Businesses might want to engage with academics because often in the food industry they don't have the time to look at these sort of applications themselves, and it can be quite a risk taking a sort of novel product that they've not used before and trying to implement it into their production lines, for example. So by pairing with academics to begin with, small scale, it really helps them just to see whether it would be a viable option for them to use a new ingredient, for example.
We also work with the third sector quite frequently. Somebody that I personally have worked with over time is Gillian Robinson at Compass, and we have developed a variety of different student projects that have facilitated her work. One example that we're working on right now is using something called the Molly suit, and at the moment we have a group of students who are going to be interviewing people about their experiences of using this device, and some of the students who are involved in that can give some of their perceptions of what it's like to be involved in a project like that for their dissertation project.
Getting this little snapshot of research and in a kind of exciting and new way is a really good opportunity for me. Seeing our lecturers and like working with them as our role models, seeing what they do, it kind of inspires you a bit to be like, oh, this could be something, this could be, it kind of opens your mind to like maybe another opportunity. Or even if you do go clinical, it's then you understand where that research is coming from and you have a more understanding of the methodologies and the process of how it works, and you'd feel more comfortable if you're reading an article. You can feel more comfortable picking out the bits like, oh, is that a good study or is it not, and limitations and stuff.
I think we're really fortunate because QMU actually has a really good community, holistic approach to students. So, kind of being there already now for 4 years, you're integrated really well into that community, and then you take on the responsibility of playing the part. So I think it's almost like it's unconscious to take it into your research because you've adopted this mentality and this person-centered approach and this holistic view that you want to then take in to your practice.
Being able to work with our students during their dissertation projects, and so working in collaboration with the NHS, the students are able to do small kind of focused projects that are benefiting practice. So we're able to either generate data or do reviews that are helpful for clinical staff to implement changes and service evaluations in practice. From a student perspective, it means that the work that's being undertaken is real life work that's impacting on practice in the current time. So we have students on placement with us quite often, so trying to bring research into our workplace. Obviously as clinicians we don't have much time or enough staff to undertake some of the projects that we want to take in terms of quality improvement and service development. So being able to have students do dissertations and research work as part of our role can benefit both us and the students.
Ultimately, these projects benefit everybody who's involved, and we would be delighted if you decided to get in touch with us to talk about potentially working with us on something like this.